Okay, so I'm here with Ruinr. Yep, that's it. Here at Insomnia43. So for those who don't know you, do you want to introduce yourself to everyone?
I'm Ruinr. Hello. I play COD 4. That's about it.
Always useful. And you are here with Memia.Nox. Who would you tell us who else is in your team?
We've got Ono, Robs, GSX, and Zertian.
So it's a mixed team for
Yeah.
the event.
Yeah. We had quite a few lineup changes prior to the LAN.
Such as?
I think we've changed the lineup about 5 times. I'm not sure. We had Nathan, was originally coming, and Doms, and Scary. But sadly, they didn't make it. I think Nathan had work, and Doms had to spend time with his kid, and Scary, don't know, went to Droids instead.
Coward. Okay, and so you were in the top 8 seed, so you were the top seed in your group. How were your groups?
We had an easy group. We had, I think, 3 community teams, and then Vibrant. They're a good team. Quite impressed with them. Yeah. So we beat the community teams, and then went 11-13 again. No, 13-11 against Vibrant. So we won the group.
Was that closer than you thought that game was?
It was a really close game actually. Partly because they were really quite good. I was quite impressed with them, and GSX had some computer issues. But you can't really blame it on that, so good game.
So you went into the playoffs,
Yep.
and your first round was against...
I think it was against Cherry,
Yeah.
was it? Yeah? I can't remember.
This might have slipped your mind.
Yeah.
So tell us about that game. 'Cause it started off very close, and then you guys started to pull away.
Yeah, it was on strike, yeah? And we were knifed, and it was close. Rapture got a 4-man. Was that in the for sides? I can't remember. It was on strike. They picked defence. Started very close, round for round, I think, to 3-3. And then we started pulling away somehow. I think the half ended 8-4. Not sure. On defence, it was quite close. They got into the site. We shut them down. They tried going B, tried going mid. It was a close game. I think it ended 13-5. But
Close game.
well, it was closer than the score suggested, I'd say. We got quite lucky on some things.
Okay. And so your next game was that closer than the score suggested? For those of you who don't know, the next game was against TCM, and they lost 13-1.
I'd like to say it was, but we were outplayed a lot. We couldn't do anything against them, to be honest. They were everywhere. They needed everything. There was smoke everywhere. We got around. I'm happy with getting around. So
Work. I think something like Dad's Army, community teams in their groups got 2 rounds, maybe even 3 or 4. So
well, what can you do, really?
what can you do? Okay, and then so after that you dropped into the lower bracket, and
Yes.
you came up against VYE.
I think it was VY, yeah.
And that game you started off very well. You took a big lead. You were 7-2 up, and then they got it back to 8-8.
Yeah, well, I don't really know what happened. I think it was 7-2, and I got like a timeout. My computer crashed or something, so we called a timeout, but I think upset our rhythm. I came back 30 seconds later into the game, so it didn't change around or anything, but they got the respite they needed, as in they used that as a timeout, a tactical timeout they should have called. So they brought it back. I think it was a 7-5 or 8-4. I think it might be an 8-4. And on attack, it was they took 3 rounds in a row or 4 rounds in a row. So it got a lot closer. It was pretty hairy, and it's 10-10 at one point, I think, and somehow we managed to come out on top and win 13-10. So Ono played really well on SMG that game. It was close.
And so after that, you just had your next lower bracket game, which was against OTR.
Yep.
And this was very close. Tell us about this one.
We started, I think we played them on Crash. We started really strongly. We were on attack, 4-2 up, and everything was going right. I'm not sure what they changed. They changed something. We lost the half 7-5. We lost all the momentum. They were getting into A. I think it went to 10-7 or 11-7. So we just buckled down, tried to get the rounds back. We bring it back to 12-11. So I think 4 or 5 rounds in a row. Really just trying to force the overtime. But sadly, they got the final round. So well played to them. Yeah, I'm sorry we didn't go beat Perry. But yeah, it was close. I'm a bit disappointed, but oh well. We've come where we were seeded, so what more can you expect from that? Good game.
Good work. So, overall, thoughts on 943, thoughts on Telford?
I do quite like the venue. Only thing I will say, not enough toilets. Near the halls, how far do you have to trek to get to the toilets?
I don't know.
It's quite a long way.
Okay,
A long way.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they're just behind us, and we like.
So if you're listening
way over there.
multiplay, build more toilets.
It's not multiplay.
Not that that's really your fault.
Yeah, it is. The venue's really good. It's quite hot in the hall. It's quite.
Yes, it is very hot in the hall,
But
that's
obviously that's expected.
when you have 2,000 people in a hall with like no windows.
I think they should be opening the doors more. Really.
Well, they did, and there was a gust of wind and it blew over a load of things by Fragmasters.
Oh yeah,
They
apparently that's why they lost 3 rounds against TCM.
You heard it here first, guys.
Yeah. But I think TCM to win. Infused are currently playing Link.
Yeah, they won the first map. The second map is in progress as we speak, but I'm sure by the time
It
this
might
is
be
up,
over
we
now.
will know.
Yeah.
It could be over by now.
Aside from that, I'd quite like Fragmasters to come second. You know?
I think Fragmasters have a reasonable chance. Their game against TCM was very close.
Yeah, I didn't really watch it because we were playing OTR, but yeah, I hope that top 2, that's what I'm going for. Fragmasters.
Okay. Any final words? Any shout outs?
Shout outs to Frantic, my team, everyone really. Nobody that doesn't get a shout out really. There you go. please,
Very
please
inclusive,
everyone.
very diplomatic. Okay, thanks guys.
Bye-bye.
And yeah, we'll see you soon.